We're ready to rock and roll. Okay, you guys, this is a special training specifically related to the new program that is coming out in July 7th, Muscle Burns Fat Advanced. So you get both programs when you get your package, you get access to both. So I'm going to dive in. We're just going to jump right in. But I do want to say, before you think about your July, I want you to know there's still enough time in June to hit your June goals. I don't want you guys to give up on the momentum and any of the goals that you have for this month. We still have plenty of time. We still have the summer promo, $20 off the challenge packs and completion packs. So the energy and momentum you create now is going to be seen in July as well. So if you start planning your July in mid-July, you've already missed out on all of this momentum and energy and hype that you can create now. So definitely get things in motion. And this is a huge time to do your follow-ups and get people on board now, because even if they bought a challenge pack in June, they get 50% off an accessory bundle or unlock for MBF for July. Okay, so even like, I'm not having people wait. I just signed up a coach tonight. I'm getting the ball rolling. I'm getting people excited, because imagine when someone's ready and you're like, can you just wait until July? Because that's when this new program's coming out. Like, don't wait. Like, get people in now, because that's still 2 more weeks, you guys, that people can have really great success. They can get started on their journey. They can start feeling amazing. They can just work on nutrition, right? They could, do a 3-day refresh. They could do whatever. They have time to do, how many days do we have? Yeah, exactly, like a little bit less than 2 weeks now. But there's a lot that can happen, right, in your business. So use this time to drive hard. Don't take your foot off the gas, because we still have a lot of month left. So how Mbf and Mbfa work. So you are going, like I said, you get access to both. You don't have to get 2 separate packages. Mbf and Mbfa come together. Each program is 3 weeks long. And there's 7 days per week. So there's 42 workouts total. So the 21 for MBF and then 21 days for the MBFA. The workouts range between 25 and 40 minutes. And the intensity of the workouts, you guys, is set to the beat of the music. Like, that's something I've heard from the test group participants that they said they love. Like, the energy was so good because the music was to the beat, or the workouts were to the beat. So I think that's really cool. I remember with Morning Meltdown, like having the DJ Jesse in there and just that energy, right? I think is just a lot of fun. Equipment needed: light, medium, heavy dumbbells. And the new thing is the bod rope. And I don't know, I'm excited about the bod rope. I like to use a jump rope for my workouts, but it hurts when it hits you, right? And so just being able to have the cordless bod rope, I think, is something really special we're adding to our catalog. So that you're going to get with your package as well. And so here's some really important key dates to be aware of. And at the end, I'm going to give you a calendar that you can screenshot. But the first thing is that we as coaches, one of the biggest perks as coaches is that we get access to things first. And we get to, yeah, there was a test group, but you guys get to be a part of a test group, right? You guys get to test drive this program before it's launched to the public and show people what we can accomplish together as a team. We are doing a team-wide test group. So I am going to create a group outside of HHM, just a very specific coach-focused MBF test group, and we're gonna go all in. And there's something so powerful, you guys, about going day by day, like on the same day, going through a program together, start to finish. There's the energy and the unity and all of the things that come out of that, I just think are amazing. And it's an opportunity for you to invite people to do this with our coaching group as well. So it's open to all coaches. So current coaches, but also this is a chance for you guys to get out there and grow your team and share the energy and excitement with people and help them come on board. They could sign up, right, for the discount, the 25% discount. But imagine like what happens when people become a part of this community, right? What happens when they start seeing the results in their own business? They start embracing, they get both nutrition plans, and I'm gonna talk about that in a minute, but they find something that really works for them for nutrition because they get both now. They're a part of this team and this energy, this I don't know, connectedness. It's so powerful, so magical. And of course, like if a coach gets started in that setting, imagine what they're going to be able to do with their business. Like, what a great launching pad for their business if they got started now. So this is a good time to get out there and do your follow-ups and invite people and just get excited about this, right? Because when you're excited, people around you are excited. So July 7th through the 26th is just the coach only exclusive window. And then July 27th offers to go on sale for VIP early access begins for everyone. And then late December in 2020 is when it becomes available in the catalog. So you guys, we have from July to December of being, you know, kind of in this exclusive VIP window. So as you know, before and afters, they drive business, right? People are visual. They are excited about what they can accomplish. When they see a before and after, that gives them hope of what they can do for their own health and wellness. So there's a ton of before and afters in your online office. In HHM, I also uploaded a document, like a file, a Google Doc, with a ton of the test group participants along with their stories, you guys. So when you share in your stories some of these before and afters, put the story, put the person's name, put the story, because that's what people connect to. Yes, the visual, but when you can pair that with the power of someone's story, that emotion is what drives people, right? People sign up and say yes based off of emotion. When they feel connected to that, when they feel like they can see a piece of them in someone's story, they believe it's possible for themselves too. So don't just throw up a before and after in your story or on your feed. Attach a story with it, right? So there's a ton of stories in that Google Drive. And then MBFA Muscle Burns Fat has an account on Instagram. So go there and follow it. There's information there, and also on Megan Davies' page. So let's talk about influence, right? So a lot of times we think about, you could have two coaches, right? Two coaches, they are doing the exact same thing. They're getting on power hours, they're doing the vitals, they're posting, they're sharing to stories, but one has success. And the other one is not having success. The reason the one is having success is called influence. And influence means that when you are walking the talk, right? You are out there living this and you are showing people proof of what's possible through your own journey. I'm not saying that you have to be like a perfect and that you have to have ripped abs, but you have to be living this on your page. You have to show people that you're making progress. You have to, like, when you're inviting someone, they're going to go to your page and check it out. Are you living it? Are you talking about it? Are you sharing your journey? Are you sharing some of your struggles? Have you shared how you've been able to overcome them? Are you showing people what's possible for them? You have to be living that. And that is called influence. That is where you build trust and rapport with your followers. And so make sure that your feed is very clear about that. And so what I recommend for a marketing plan, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, but think about what is the direction that you want to take your social media right now. I know for me, with this kind of lead up into the coach window, I'm going to be talking about coaching. And I'm going to take, right now, what you could do, Summer Tucker has done this on the live power hour. Who's been on Summer Tucker's live power hours? Drop it in the chat if you've been on her power hour. I want to see if anyone's done hers. But this is something I learned from her, and it's so powerful, is if you get a piece of paper. I obviously don't have one handy. I can grab one really quick. But she says to grab a piece of paper. Okay, and you have it like this, and you divide it in half, okay? And so on the left side of the paper, you're gonna write before a challenge group. What was life like before a challenge group, right? Maybe going to the dressing room and sitting in there. I remember just being so frustrated, nothing fit. I remember feeling like hopeless about my weight loss journey. Nothing was working. I was constantly yo-yoing up and down, self-sabotaging. I really kind of just had a negative mindset around food in my body. I felt alone. I felt isolated. This is all before a challenge group. And then on the right side, you're going to write, what's life like after being part of a challenge group, right? Community, connectedness, success, progress, feeling love towards myself, you know, being on this journey with other women and celebrating them and seeing their success and all of the things that you can put after a challenge group, right? And then the same for coaching. On the left-hand side, what was life like before coaching? And write down those emotions, like those descriptive feelings. Remember how it was life like before coaching? I mean, for me, it was like fighting about finances and working for the weekend and feeling like we could never get ahead and missing out on my husband and family night dinners and all the things that just stress me out. And then coach life now because of coaching. And so when you go to craft your content, or you're going to invite, you're going to use this as going to help you like kind of tie back to those emotions and tell your story. Again, you guys, that's what people connect to. So when you think about your social media content leading up to a program, you're going to talk about some of the things that you face and you've learned through being a coach. And so take a piece of that, right? So maybe one day you talk about you were scared to lift weights, right? Because you thought it was going to make you bulky. Well, truth, sister, is cupcakes make me bulky, right? It's not the muscle, it's not lifting weights. And so talk about some of those misconceptions that you used to have and how you've learned, like what you know now about the journey. Talk about something about coaching, pick a piece of coaching, and every day breadcrumb that so your followers know exactly what you're talking about, so that when you go to invite them, they can go to your page and see that you're living that right on your page. So I highly, highly recommend that you do this exercise, because it's going to really, in those times where you feel like you don't have inspiration to, or you're not feeling creative for content, do this. This is going to really help you.
Hey, Dara,
right.
forget
Yes.
to hit record. Since we reset and did a new link, don't forget to hit record.
I thought I did. Did I not hit record, you guys?
I don't see. Normally it's red in the record button for everybody else, right?
Yeah, it says it is recording.
It says it's recording, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad you're on top of me. Glad you asked. Okay, so changes, like I alluded to, there's something new that they're doing with our nutrition program. So you know that currently we have the Ultimate Portion Fix and we have the To Be Mindset, and they are a separate, people can get a challenge pack with one of those or add on to a challenge pack, but they are currently separate. People choose one or the other, right? And I know on my journey, when I started off, I did containers because that's what we first came out with, right? And it was revolutionary, right? Like learning how to portion out your food and to include all the macronutrients, the protein, the fats, the carbs, all the things, right? And to do it in a way that really just was in line with your goals. And that worked for me really, really well back then because my portions were really off. But then my goals evolved and my progress changed and I was at a different place. And so then To Be Mindset came out, and that's my jam now, but I wouldn't have the experience without having had experienced both of them, right? I wouldn't have the knowledge and the tools. So now they're doing something so incredible. It's not even changing the cost of the pack. Carl, I heard Kevin Shaw say, like, I think Carl's lost his mind because now they're including both of them as in the beginning of the Mbf launch. That's when it's going to be a thing. Both the UPF and the To Be Mindset will be a combined thing within a pack called the Nutrition Plus. And so Nutrition Plus membership. So it is free with their challenge. I mean, it's included in their challenge pack. And then it is an ongoing thing where they get access to who is on UPF or To Be Mindset monthly. Because I get the monthly membership where for To Be Mindset, Alana adds in 2 new recipes a week. And then she has a content topic. So this month is like how to get your spouse on board. I mean, that is something I hear a lot when I talk with women, right? Like, I want to do this, but my husband, he just eats whatever he wants, or he doesn't want to eat healthy, or she doesn't, whoever, that's a big thing. And so her topic is, getting your spouse on board and how to have those conversations and how to do this together. Another month was like eating healthy on a budget. And so it's topics that are really, really powerful. They're really relevant. And we know that nutrition is not just a one-time thing. It is an ongoing thing. And I think the fact that people have access to those ongoing tools and support and recipes, that's the shift I made about 8 months ago in my business. Is I encourage every woman I work with to pick one or the other. And that's what we dive deep into, because for the longest time, it was like always hype around the workouts. And I'm not negating the fact that the workouts are amazing, but without nutrition dialed in, my women were not seeing results. I think Katie's on here. She's like, I'm so glad, Dara, you talked to me, encouraged me to do the nutrition component. And she's down over 20 pounds since she started with me, just since February, I think. So nutrition is huge, guys, because it's the mindset that goes into that. We're faced with so many choices every day. so many things trigger us or turn us to food, like happy, sad, bored, all the things, right? I turn to food. And so I've learned so many tools through following our nutrition programs on how to feel more controlled, more empowered. And that's the biggest progress that I've made in my journey, is through the nutrition. And so I made that shift, and I see a huge success in my group since I've made that shift, and then adding on the workouts for all the other benefits. But the real true, I think, the work, right, is like you do a 30, 45-minute workout, but the work is the other 23 hours, right? It's all the things that we're faced with and all the stressors and all just life. And then being able to feel like we have control in the nutrition department, I think is huge. So that is the new change. I think it's really exciting. And it also is an opportunity when you think of continuity and your ability to earn income as a coach. You have 3 ways to have continuity there. You get an annual bod renewal, you get the Shakeology renewal, and then now you get these Nutrition Plus membership renewals. So it is increasing your income, it's increasing volume, and it's helping your people get and sustain results. And that's what I love. All right, so now it's time to think about decisions. Like what are you gonna do around this MBF group? You know, when are you gonna start it? When's your start and stop date? Will it be an MBF group specific, or are you gonna do like a generic group? So a lot of times my groups are themed and not so much program specific, except around launches. And so it's, you know, this is your business. You get to decide. There is no right or wrong. Just decide, you know, are you gonna do something specifically MBF and go day by day with your people? When are you gonna start? And then decide on the name. Just a quick heads up, I don't know when this changed a few years ago, but you cannot have in a Facebook group, if you're gonna run it on Facebook, you cannot have muscle burns fat as the name. So you have to get clever and creative and come up with something similar, but you can't use muscle burns fat in the Facebook name, Facebook group name. And so then decide, are you gonna do it on the app or are you gonna do it in bod groups? I'd like to see in the chat, what are you guys thinking? Bod group or app? I wanna see what you guys are thinking. Are you guys in bod groups? Are you writing things on Facebook right now? Let's see here. Bod group, bod group. Okay, good. Okay, mostly bod groups. Okay, that's awesome, you guys. Okay, so you can call it whatever you want in bod groups, right? And then what are you requiring? Are you requiring people to purchase something? Are you requiring that they get, you know, the sports performance or Shakeology, or, you know, what are your requirements for your group? And then leading up to your group, I think it's really important to decide how you're gonna like pre-launch this thing. So do I have that here? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna tell you my plan is that I am going to do a clean week group because it's a way for them to get to know Megan Davies. I think she's awesome. I really like her energy. I think she's fun. I think she's super passionate. She loves what she does, obviously. And I think for me, I think I'm gonna do a clean week group. So it's gonna start on Monday. They don't have enough time to get their Shakeology. So clean week is, they can go into Beachbody On Demand and the clean week materials are there. So the calendar, the recipes, and the workouts are all before the paywall. So people have to sign up. I kind of went through it before I got on here to test it. They'll sign up for an account, but they don't have to enter their credit card. So you could do a free group, introducing them to Megan and dropping, in addition to the workouts, you could do like live workouts together. You could start dropping like MBF, like stuff from the online office and from different trainings into your group and create kind of a hype and wait list for the launch of MBF on the 7th. So this is a really great way to offer free value, to build your community, to get people excited, do the workouts, do live workouts, drop recipes, whatever fun things that you want to do. And you could even, you know, doing a countdown into the full program of MBF. On the 7th. And so you can do a countdown. You could even do giveaways for those that join you. You could do like a stick pack of Energize. You could do a headband. You could do a water bottle. I mean, you could do so many fun things to just make it really exciting for people to want to join. And then again, you make sure that you want to highlight the coaching opportunity within this because it is a coach window. And so be talking about that. You guys, this is how you find people that like see the business side of it. Yes, the fitness and nutrition are very much a part of what we do, but changing people's lives through through the coaching opportunity is so powerful. And I think if you are serious about building a business, you definitely want to talk about coaching. You want to be empowering people around you to believe that they can do this too. And so make sure that you're dropping things in there about coaching, that the perks, right? Start thinking about the perks that the coach I signed up tonight, I added on that she wanted to refresh, and she saved 25% because the challenge pack's the same no matter what. Plus I get the coaching fee waived, but she added on the refresh and she saved 25%. And I said, look, you're already saving money, right? And so the opportunity to help other people, like how good that feels, a weekly paycheck, you know, being a part of a test group. Like I could go on and on and on about all the coaching perks. And so definitely be dropping those in your whatever group you're doing. So I'd like to see in the chat, are you guys going to do like a free group of some sort? Are you thinking clean group? Are you going to do any type of free group leading up to MBF launch? If you are, drop it in the chat. I want to see what you guys are doing because I like learning from you guys too. So when it comes to some of the special promos that are happening around the MBF, I already talked about 50% off. Anyone who gets a challenge pack now is getting 50% off the accessory bundle or the digital unlock in July. So that's a great deal. They'll get a code in their email, I believe. And then I know a lot of people love the swags. I'm just seeing what you guys are doing. Free group. Yes, do it, do it, do it. Okay, so the shirts, this is not the actual shirt that you're gonna be getting for completing, but when you submit your results, excuse me, to the Beachbody Challenge, you get free swag. And that was something I knew they did away with for a while, and people were really, really, really liked having that shirt to show off that they successfully completed a program. So again, this is not the shirt, but you will be getting a shirt for completing. So those are just fun things. And to me, it's like a celebration that you completed a program. I mean, how many times, that's another thing as a coach, like how many times did I start and stop things? But now that I'm a coach, I feel like it's my job to show people that these programs work. It's my job to keep promises to myself and see things start to finish. And so how cool is it that you can show that through some swag and your progress? So I sent in our little diamond chat some graphics like this, and Ashley Amaral made them very like clean. So if you're on here, Ashley A, thank you so much. I'm using these tonight. But in your online office, under Grow My Business, under MBF Training Toolkit, you will have all of these amazing tools like pricing graphics. I will also drop these into Heart Hustle Muscle. I'll create a unit for MBF with all things MBF. But this is it. I mean, it's $20 off, of course, for the launch month. So it's there's BOD member options and then new client options, right? And so same price, coach or customer. They need to get started as a coach to join on July 7th. And this is what they get. So it might be a little bit small. Can I increase the size here? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Now you can really see it. Let me try to make this smaller. Okay. So you guys can see that here. You can see everything that's included with the packs. All they have is a regular pack and a deluxe pack. There's no more mega packs. So that was the thing in some of the other packs, but just now there are either the completion packs and deluxe completion packs or the pack and the deluxe pack, right? So it depends on if they're a BOD member or a new member. So there is the pricing there. Incredible, knowing everything they get. And then some trainings for you to be aware of. So are you guys a part of the Beachbody Champions page? That is a really great resource. There's a plethora of trainings and resources in there to help you. They go live on different topics. Kevin Shaw did a training on MBF, but Megan Davies is going to come in here on June 30th and do a training. So you'll want to get in on that. And she also will be going live on July 2nd on the 411 page. That is where the National Wake Up Call happens. And then right before the launch, that 6th, which is a Monday, right? She is going to be on the National Wake Up Call. So lots of opportunities for you to learn more from her. Again, share about all the things that you're learning on your social media to get people excited. And then they will have an MBF coach-only training boot camp. So they're saying there's no purchase required. Anyone can get in, but it's like, I don't know how you're going to be a part of that, really, if you don't have the program. But that's what they're saying. But it is only for coaches. So you get to go alongside the Coach Network and have Megan coaching you through the program through that the July 7th through the 26th window. And then we have our virtual summit. I'm so excited for this, you guys. That is the 16th through the 18th of July. So within that time period, we are going to have every year, minus this year. I mean, we usually go somewhere for our big annual Beachbody conference. It's called Summit. And we're supposed to be in New Orleans this year, but we're going to do it virtually, and anyone can attend. So you don't have to have a ticket for this. Anyone can be there. You can even invite your prospects, which I think is super cool. And we are going to order team t-shirts. We're going to make this a team experience. We'll watch the trainings together. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so that is the 16th through the 18th. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, there are so many things in your toolkit on your online office as far as like pack comparisons, social postcards, little GIFs and things like that. There's also a product selector quiz. So if someone had questions, you could actually send them the quiz and ask them like what their goals are and blah, 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 what they struggle with, what they need help with, and it'll like tell them exactly what pack option is best for them. And I think that is really cool. And then if you are doing an MBF specific group, Beachbody created a challenge group guide for you. So it takes really the guesswork out. You don't have to worry about creating content or challenge group posts or ideas. It's already going to be in your Coach Online office. Okay, so this is what you want to screenshot. I screenshotted it from another training. So the last one may be a little hard to read, but I'll help you. So Monday, the 29th is when we get our sample workouts. Let's chat about this for a minute. There's a few ways that you can do this that I've seen done in the past. The first way is people will say for the first 250 people that comment, I'm going to send you a free workout of our brand new program. And some of the language that I'm using, because in my almost 10 years of doing this, every woman I talk to, when I ask them their goals, I want to tone. I want to lose fat or build muscle. It's the same across the board. Every woman says that. And so how cool is that we have a program that is directly going to help women do that? Muscle burns fat. So you can use that language, right? Like drop a GIF or emoji below if you are a woman who wants to tone or you want to work on burning fat. I'll send you a free workout. And Lindsay, I think, is on here tonight. Oh, Stephanie. Stephanie is the one. I think it's her idea. She was saying to people, and I can actually have her unmute and share. She shares, hey, do you want to come work out with me? Like, let's work out together. And so then she'll get them on a Zoom and she'll stream the free workout. And then they get to do it in that virtual experience together. It's basically what we do all the time anyway. And I thought that was really cool. So like drop an emoji if you want to do a free workout with me on Monday. And, you know, you could get them on Zoom. So I thought that was really cool. So then we have MBF is launched to the coaches the 7th through the 26th. That's when that VIP boot camp's happening. It's going to be on Facebook. There will be units. Megan's going to organize all of that and lead us through that. And then on the 20th, we get the sample for MBFA. And then August 17th is when we can do MBFA, right? So we start with muscle burns fat. And then we get the sample workout on the 20th for MBFA, muscle burns fat advance. And then on August 17th, we get to do MBFA. Make sense? Okay, so here's just a little thing that I put together as far as like how this can go down for you. So on Monday, the sample workout launches, and then that's when you could launch your clean week or your free group. So right now is Thursday. You have 5 days to promote this, all of this, right? Like you can include the sample workout within your free group. Like you have everyone come together and do the free workout, right? Or the people that didn't quite join the clean week group or free group, I mean, you just give them the sample link, or you could do like a free workout together. But, you know, think about running a free group next week to build your community, get interest, get people excited, do the free workouts with Megan Davies, and then do a countdown and roll up into your coach window on the 7th. So this is just kind of how I'm going to do mine. And then we're going to roll into our coach only test group, which I'm so excited to do this program with you guys. So that's just a little snapshot of, you know, planning is key in this, you know, and it's your business. You get to decide how you want to do it. There's no right or wrong, but maybe seeing ideas from other people will give you some inspiration and help you plan your success for this launch. Get hyped, you guys. I mean, this is such a unique opportunity. I think program launches are such a unique opportunity to go through a program start to finish with everyone else. I mean, how cool is it when this 500,000 people, coaches, right, are doing the program together? Every single one of us are on the same day, and it's such a great way to just create sisterhood and unity and get people results and a chance for new coaches to come in and fall in love with this, just like we have, right? To give them that experience, that challenge group experience, to get them the tools that we have fallen in love with, to feel that sisterhood and get them feeling like successful in their journey. Because when I'm taking care of me and I am getting results in my journey, I am better everywhere else. I am better in the way I show up as a mom, as a wife, as a daughter, as a coach. And that energy I take into every aspect of my life, and it seeps into my business. When I feel good, I'm doing good, and I'm excited about what I'm doing, and I want to help women because I know that it's working for me, and I know it works when I work it. And so that is something you get to gift to new coaches coming on board. You know, think about what an incredible opportunity this is. And the more you talk about it, and you're excited about it, you're hyped about it, that is an energy that is infectious, and people want to be around that. So get hyped, because this is going to be absolutely amazing. So HHM test group will be happening on the 7th. Like I said, I created a little roll call in HHM. If you want to be a part of that, go comment or message me. I'll create a group, and we're going to rock out this program together. So that's everything Mbf. And there will, like I said, Megan's going to come on and do lots more training, you know, with more details and more things specific to the program. But if you have, do you guys have any questions? Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, Stephanie, why don't you unmute and tell us a little bit about, she's like, oh, you just put me on the spot. Tell us about how you invite people to work out with you. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's been really successful, actually. I just am starting a conversation, and I'm still kind of in my warm market of people I know. And like, we're talking, and I'm like, well, what are you doing for fitness? And they're like, oh, they tell me what they are or not doing. And a lot of times the concept or the fact that no one can go to the gym comes up. And so I just go to Bar Blend, which requires the least amount of equipment. And I say, let's do the Bar Blend sample workout, and you can see like what this program is about. And it's like, we Zoom and work out together. And then when the workout's done, I unshare my screen, and then we talk about how it was. And then eventually I end up screen sharing again and showing them the whole Beachbody website and like the programs that are there and what's available and the bod groups thing. So it's nice because since we're already connected on Zoom, we work out and then we stop and then like, hey, do you want to see what other programs are there? And so now that the website is so interactive, it's great that that I can show them like what the programs are like and what the bod groups are and what that accountability is. So that's kind of how that works. And I've gotten like a few people on board with that idea. So
I love that because it's so true. When we explain Beachbody On Demand, I don't think people really get it. So when you get to walk them through it, they visually can see, like, it's incredible, the catalog that we have and the tools that we have. And when you can take them through that and show them and work out with them and just give them that whole experience, I think that's so smart. I love that idea. Yes, we're going to copy you.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels so much more personable also because you're like, this is what I'm doing that works for me. And then they can also do it. And even if they're like the $99 customer sign up, it's, you know, it's a good way to, you know, jump it off really.
Right, kind of like the gateway, right?
Yeah.
A baby step, yeah, and get them on board. Yeah. And the other thing, yeah, I already talked about the clean week. So what do you guys think? Who's going to do a free group or a clean week and get it rolling? Like, you have plenty of time. Yes, Danny, Elaine, yeah? Okay, good. Good. I think it's very smart, right? To just kind of build that up and get interest, build that community feel, do the live workouts together. So yeah, I hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a message, post it in the team page. This is going to be a lot of fun. Are you guys going to join the coach test group too? Yes, do this program together on the 7th. Will everyone be ready? All right, let's rock and roll. You ladies.
So,
yes.
Sarah, so you and I were talking the other day about bod ropes. And I think, you know, it's just good to say that, like, I personally am not going to be waiting to start my group in order for bod ropes to ship. I'm just going to start without them and use my hands. And when they come, I will add those in. Is that your plan as well?
Absolutely. And, you know, even now when I start my groups, my people wait for their stuff. We jump in. I mean, we are jumping in on mindset and habits and morning routine and, you know, taking pictures and measurements and cleaning out the pantry and stocking up. I mean, we're doing all that prep work and they can start doing the workouts. And when like I said, everyone I work with either gets 2B or UPF, and that is unlocked immediately. So I tell them, spend 10 minutes and start watching 2 or 3 videos, like live it and learn it. You can start losing right now. You can start, you know, having success and learning these tools without, you know, while you wait for your Shakeology. You don't have to wait for that to get started. So do you guys do the same thing? I don't think we got to wait because we have a small window here, right? I mean, this 21-day window, we got to like utilize it to the fullest and just go all in, baby. So the fact that they get UPF and to be unlocked immediately, plus the workouts, that they're set up for success. Then by the time MBFA rolls around, we'll have our bod ropes. Then we can really dial it up, right? Yeah, Lindsay's like, I can already feel our arms getting like toned and muscular from those ropes. All right, you guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Love you guys. Rock it out. Bye.